What really is the profile of a business that has the potential to benefit most from sales enablement?
Yeah, good question. We typically see I would say there's two different profiles where we see sales enablement really benefit the business. The first is like more complex businesses that have a complex go-to market, either because their product, their solution's very complex, because they have a really complex assortment of goods, and it's hard for salespeople to find their way through that assortment, or lastly because it's just a very complex organization, and so it's hard to get information from one side of the organization to the other. That's where we see sales enablement play a really big role in transferring information from the marketing organization to the field organization to their customers, and in helping the customer facing organization to better navigate that complexity when they're in a customer facing situation. So those are typically like large enterprise multinational companies that would face these types of problems where they have multiple product lines, multiple geographies, etc., that need to be addressed by their sales organization and their go-to-market organization. The second big area that we see are growth organizations. So organizations that are really in hyper growth mode. And what's interesting there is that they're solving a completely different problem. But at the core of it, it's still about content. But the problem that they're trying to solve is that there's a lot of tribal knowledge in those organizations that builds over time. And so they're looking for ways to really institutionalize that knowledge, capture that knowledge, and then build on top of it. And that can go from either the knowledge around a certain product line, or an account executive or a sales rep who has a certain approach to their conversations with their customers and how to replicate that. So two very different use cases that we see most often.